The most explosive offensive weapon for the Bison football team and one of the best receivers in all of FCS football is now Senior Bowl bound. This guy right here, Christian Watson, has officially accepted his invite to the annual Senior Showcase game. The announcement came from the Senior Bowl's official Twitter account this afternoon, saying that Watson will be competing in this year's event. The Senior Bowl takes place in the spring to give senior athletes one last chance to show off for NFL scouts before the draft. This event has helped other former Bison players in previous years gain some extra attention, most recently offensive lineman Dylan Radins last season before he was picked in the second round by Tennessee. Watson's a multiple-time first-team All-American as both a receiver and a kick returner for the Bison. He has been dealing with an injury throughout the playoffs. We'll see if he'll be ready to go again in time for the national championship game this Saturday. The North Dakota hockey team is set to officially begin the second half of their season. UND will be hosting their first series of 2022 at home when Cornell makes the trip to the Ralph Engelstad Arena. While this is their first two-game series, UND did hit the ice last weekend as well. They had an exhibition game against the USA Under-18 team, which North Dakota lost 2-0. They now look to put that exhibition loss behind them as they prepare for their last non-conference series of the season.
Obviously, it's a tough game to lose. Being exhibition, we think about it, but it's in the past now, so just move on and focus on Cornell.
I think this week we need to, really take a look at ourselves in the mirror and, work on everything that we need to do. I think just working on our basics, making tape-to-tape passes, and just building our chemistry back up. I think everything that we've done this week has definitely pushed us in the right direction. I think that we had an awesome practice today, and hopefully that leads to a really good weekend.
North Dakota sits at 13-6 overall this season with an 8-2 conference record. Now, in those important pairwise rankings, they're tied for second in the country along with Denver. Now they prepare to close the non-conference part of their season against Cornell. Now, the Big Red have only lost 3 times this season, sitting at 9-3-1 on the year. They're coming off of back-to-back losses against Arizona State to open up their second half.
We want to make sure that we have a positive record in conference to uphold our standing in the pairwise. I think we built a good level right now of where we want to be in the pairwise, and we don't want to drop. We want to continue to be at the top or near the top or at the top of the pairwise standings when it comes to the end of the year, and that's because these 2 games mean a lot in that record.
This is the first matchup between these two teams since 2010. They'll be going head-to-head in the Ralph Engelstad Arena this Friday and Saturday. Puck drop for that opening game is, as usual, set for 7:07 p.m. Still to come, Hutch is back in with one final look at what you can expect when you wake up in the morning.